Hola, buenos días, año 7. Vamos a empezar con un poco de matemáticas. On your sheets of paper, see if you can work out the following sums and write the answers as words in Spanish. En español, por favor. 5 minutos, 5 minutes. Bueno, vamos a hacer las respuestas. So we should have, para número 1, 5 más 4 son 9. So, número 1, 4. Número 2, 10 más 10 son 20. Número 2, 10. Número 3, 16 más 4 son 20. So, entonces, número 3 es 4. Número 4, 20 menos 12 son 8. Número 4 es 8. Número 5, 2 más 5 son 7. Número 5 es 5. Número 6, 5 más 7 son 12. Número 6, 12. Número 7, 8 más 11 son 19. Número 7, 11. Número 8, 6 más 13 son 19. 8 es 19. 9, 5 más 15 son 20. Número 9 es 20. Número 10, 14 menos 5 son 9. La respuesta es 5. Okay, here we go then with those answers written down so you can do a quick check before we move on. Bueno, vamos a escribir la fecha y el título para hoy. So it's becoming increasingly more important for you to have a go at writing today's date by yourself and then see if your teacher can make sure you've all got the right date written down. El título para hoy, los meses y los números. So that gives you a clue of what we're going to be learning in today's lesson. We're going to look at the months of the year and then a few more numbers. Why do you think we're going to be learning numbers up to 31 and months of the year? That's right. We're going to be learning months of the year and numbers up to 31 because today we're going to learn how to say when our birthday is. Okay. Entonces, vamos a escribir los meses aquí en el orden correcto. So here are the months of the year. What I'd like you to do on your sheet of paper in Spanish is try to write them in the order that they come in the year. So you're going to start with January. Can you see one which might be January? If not, start with one that you can see. Can you see February? Right, so if you can see February, write down the Spanish for February and then see if you can do March. And then see if you can do April and so on. So see if you've got an order of months in the year in Spanish. 5 minutos. Terminado? Terminado? Vamos a hacer las respuestas. So you should have started. If you didn't start with January, well, let's do it together now. So enero is January. So that should be your first one. Enero is the one in blue here. Next one is febrero. I'm sure you got that one. So we've got enero, febrero, and then we've got marzo, marzo, and then we've got abril, abril in green. So enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo in purple, mayo should be May. And then we've got junio, junio for June, julio, julio for July, agosto, agosto for August, septiembre, septiembre for September, octubre, octubre for October, noviembre, noviembre for November, and diciembre, diciembre for December. So here we go. Here are the answers written out in the correct order. Spend 1 or 2 minutes just checking that your spellings are perfect. Perfecto. Okay. Vamos a hablar. So we're going to practice pronunciation. So repite. Enero. Enero. Febrero. Febrero. Marzo. Marzo. Abril. Abril. Mayo. Mayo. Junio. Junio. Julio. Julio. Agosto. Agosto. Septiembre. Septiembre. Octubre. Octubre. Noviembre. Noviembre. Diciembre. Diciembre. Good. So what pronunciation rules do we need to remember when we're pronouncing the months of the year? Well, remember the Z sound, if we're in Spain, is going to be a th sound. So it's marzo. Then there's the J sound in Spanish, which is more of a che sound. So junio and julio, rather than what we would say in English, junior. So we're not going to say that j. It's a che sound in Spanish, che. Junio and julio. And again, we've got some CIs, which would be th sound, diciembre, rather than diciembre, which we would say maybe if we were in South America. And don't forget noviembre. It's got that V in, that is more of a B sound in Spanish, noviembre. Well done. Okay, so now that those are the months of the year, now we need to finish our numbers. We need to finish numbers up to 31. So I'm going to let you spend 5 minutes having a look at the numbers on the board and seeing if you can complete 16 to 31 on your sheets of paper using your knowledge of 1 to 10. And we'll go through the answers in 5 minutos. Ahora terminado, vamos a hacer las respuestas. So in a moment on the next slide, I'm going to put the numbers 16 to 31 written down on there. And I want you to check very carefully that you've got the numbers correct. Okay, here we go. Okay, once you've done that, just have a look and see if there are any odd numbers that don't follow the pattern that you need to point out to yourselves. So we can look at number 23 and number 26. They've both got accents on the E, but they don't have an accent in 1 to 10, do they? So tres is 3, but when it's preceded by 23, 20, then you have an accent on the E. 23, 26. Okay, so that's something to remember, isn't it? And 31, so 31, is different to 21, isn't it? Because the sound is similar, 21, 31, but it's written differently. So you've got the I in here in 21, and you've got an E there in 31. And it's 3 words. So that's something special to remember. Bueno. Okay, so mi cumpleaños, see if you can pronounce that word. Cumpleaños. Cumpleaños. Good. Try mi cumpleaños. Right. So did you work out why we are learning numbers up to 31 and months of the year today? Yes, so we can say our birthday. So mi cumpleaños means yes, mi cumpleaños means my birthday. Okay, so I want you to spend a few some minutes now matching the dates on the board to the numbers and the sentences. Okay, so for example, por ejemplo, número 1, mi cumpleaños es el 2 de mayo. Mi cumpleaños es el 2 de mayo. So which date is that? If somebody said that to you, when would their birthday be? Yes, their birthday would be the 2nd of May. So there we would have written 02/05, which is 2nd of May. So write 1 to 8 on your pieces of paper and then see if you can write the number date next to those numbers. You don't need to write out full sentences. Okay, terminado? So, vamos a hacer las respuestas. So we did number 1, didn't we? We said it was the 2nd of May. Número 2. Mi cumpleaños es el 15 de febrero. Would be the 15th of the 2nd. So 1502. 3. Mi cumpleaños es el 21 de agosto. Which would be the 21st of August, 2108. For number 3. Número 4. Mi cumpleaños es el 30 de diciembre. So that's the 30th of December. So you should have 3012. Número 5. Mi cumpleaños es el 23 de abril. There's the 23rd of April, so you should have 2304. 6. Mi cumpleaños es el 29 de julio. 29th of July, 2907. 7. Mi cumpleaños es el 18 de octubre. 18th of October, 1810. And el último, número 8. Mi cumpleaños es el 13 de enero. 13th of January, 1301. ¿Todos correctos? Did you get everything correct? Excelente, muy bien. ¿Qué significa estas frases en inglés? ¿Qué significa estas frases en inglés? En inglés, in English. ¿Qué significa tengo 11 años? ¿Qué significa mi cumpleaños es el 2 de mayo? Yes, so tengo and then años means I am however many years old. And mi cumpleaños es el, and then de is how you say my birthday is the whichever date of whichever month. So now on your sheets of paper, I want you to write out those phrases, fill them in with your age and your own birthday, and write the English next to them. Make it very neat and make sure you leave at least one line in between each sentence. 5 minutos. Okay, now we're going to practice some pronunciation. So see if you can pronounce those sentences without looking at your book. That's what you want to aim for. So, tengo 12 años, mi cumpleaños es el 2 de mayo. See if you can do that. And then, once you've done that, see if you can add in as much information that you know already. So, for example, buenos días, me llamo señora Wilson, tengo 42 años y mi cumpleaños es el 19 de diciembre. Okay, so for example, see if you can give a little speech about your name, your age, and when your birthday is, and a greeting saying hello or goodbye. So let's spend 5 minutos, 5 minutes or so, practicing our saying what we can about ourselves in Spanish. Okay, right, so this is our last activity para hoy for this lesson. So what you want to do here is look at the people. They're all holding a balloon or candles that tells you how old they are on this birthday. Then you need to read the text below. The text will tell you the name of each person. So you need to complete each picture's phrase me llamo. So you need to tell me what they are called. So if you read through the speech bubbles, you will work out the names of each of the pictures and see if you can write them in the right order on your sheets of paper. 4 minutos. Okay, vamos a hacer las respuestas. So here we've got Marcos tiene 11 años. So Marcos is your first one. Then you've got Nuria, then Carlos, Ines, Pablo, y Andrea. Okay, well done. Muy bien if you got all of those correct. Okay, what you need to do for homework is make sure that you go home and practice being able to say a greeting, what your name is, how old you are, and when your birthday is. Excellent work today, Year 7. Bueno, adios.